guys, welcome back. It's your girl Jazz, and today I am trying some new chips that are pretty fresh to the market. I had to run to I don't know how many different stores, but I was finally able to find them, and I'm super excited to try them. They are the new Tangy Pickle flavored Doritos. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about this. I mean, because when I think about chips, I don't think about sourness, but I do like what they call the beer salt, which has the, that sour, and I'll just, put that on a pickle and I'm happy. Or if I just want something sour, and, I'll do that. Have you ever tried it on popcorn? Okay, sorry. We're not talking about the beer salt here. We're talking about these chips. So we're gonna try these out. Ooh. So just opening it, I just got a puff of bag air, should I say? And it kind of smelled like Cool Ranch is the initial, like I said, I haven't put my nose to the bag yet, but that's the initial puff that I got, was kind of a Cool Ranch smell to it. So all right, we're gonna taste this out. So it kind of has a Cool Ranch-ish with the hint of pickle, and of course and it has that vinegary, pickly smell to it. That kind of has that little singe that gets in your nose. That's what it kind of smells like. Although my mouth is watering to try these. I got a couple of chips. We're gonna try this one out. It actually doesn't look like it has any flavoring on it at all. Now if I look up closer a little bit, I can see a little bit of the salty flavoriness to it. I didn't taste any pickliness. Like I said, it kind of gives that cool ranchiness where you have a slight burst of flavor. Maybe I didn't get a chip that was covered enough in the seasoning. Because I can see one right now. This one has a lot more seasoning on it. I don't even really have to inspect it too much because just looking in the bag, I already seen that this one had more seasoning on it. But like I said, initially, I had more of a Cool Ranch-ish taste to it. And for those that are not Cool Ranch people, first of all, why aren't you cool enough for them? But it has that burst of flavor. And again, that burst wasn't that strong with the first chip. But it has burst of flavor, and then you can kind of taste more of the tortilla chip to it. To kind of give you an idea. So it has that ranchiness, which in this case, that little pickle vinegary taste to it. And then more of that, and then aftertaste is the tortilla chip. So hopefully this will pack more of a punch to it. Look, I already got my tongue tied with these chips. I was expecting a little bit of stronger flavor. But I'm gonna take a bunch of chips at once to see if I get that real, because I know if you eat one at a time, you're not gonna get that full effect, because realistically, whenever you're eating chips, you don't always, especially if you're kind of blindly eating chips, you don't necessarily eat one at a time, just a single chip. So I'm gonna take a big chunk of this and try it out. For one, I discovered I have a cut on the top of my lip. The salt got into it. It's not bad. It's not as sour or as pungent as I was kind of hoping. All the flavor is that initial flavor. The aftertaste is more the tortilla. Overall, I'd probably give it a 3 out of 5 because I wanted more of that pungent, vinegary, pickly taste. I know most people don't want to. I know me personally, when I'm like pickles, I don't want to think about vinegar, but of course I know that to make pickles you have to have vinegar. But I don't like vinegar, except for malt liquor with malt liquor, except for malt vinegar with my seafood. And even then, I don't have it too often. But again, I don't have that, apple cider vinegar. That stuff makes me cringe, and just the thought of it. But I was hoping more of a pungent, vinegary, pickly taste to it. So I'm a little disappointed with this. But if you're wanting a slight flavor of it, you're gonna love these. Because like I said, it's just that initial, I guess, shock value, taste value that you have to it. But overall, not too bad of a chip. So if you really want something sour and something pickly, this ain't gonna cut it. But it's gonna build up on your fingers, and that's whenever you can get the true flavor that you want. You might have to get some of that beer salt or twang. If you know the brands, the twang, I absolutely love. I might get some of that and sprinkle it on here.